Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. If you're new, hi, my name is Alyssa, and for today's video, we are going to be doing my June SinglesSwag unboxing. This video is also going to be rounding out my mini series on SinglesSwag. So after I show you everything that I got this month, I'm going to finish out the video letting you know all my final thoughts on SinglesSwag as a whole. I took advantage of everything that SinglesSwag has to offer. I made notes during these whole 6 months, and I have a list of pros and cons on the service that I want to share with you guys to let you know whether or not I truly think this service is worth your hard-earned money, and as well as let you guys know whether or not I'm going to continue subscribing to SinglesSwag. So I really hope that you are excited for all that, and without further ado, let's just go ahead and get started. Okay, jumping right on in, the first thing in the box is this Way of Will O3 Soothe and Cool Massage Oil. This retails for $30. So this is what the packaging looks like out of the container. I like it. I actually think it's pretty dang cool. I like the color of it. I think it kind of looks like a potion, doesn't it? It's just pretty interesting. It is a glass bottle with a dropper. The next thing in the box is this Hannah Sienna Nails on Point 5-piece manicure set. This retails for $18. And so, oh, that's cute. What does it say? Oh, it says Nails on Point on the outside, which is super cute. And it is a zipper pouch. So when you open it up, this is what it comes with. Oh, that's actually quite nice, to be honest. Okay, so the next thing that we have in this box is this Jelly Pong Pong lip oil. This is what it looks like. This retails for $22. Oh my gosh, the name makes me giggle. Ooh, ooh, it's so red. This is in the shade Cherry Tomato. Huh, this is not at all what I thought it would look like. Period. Like, look at that, you guys. It literally looks like a liquid lipstick kind of. Oh my gosh. Ooh, no. Okay, I am too interested in this to not. Ooh, it has like a candy type smell. Okay, no. So as crazy as it looks in the container, it definitely is just an oil. It's got like a nice light reddish pink color to it. I'm excited. I'm definitely gonna try this out. Okay, so the next thing in the box is actually this pair of socks right here. This is from the brand Rich or Poor. These socks retail for $14. Ding dang, that's kind of pricey. And well, you guys know it's just a pair of socks. I really do actually like them. I think this is the best pair of socks that we've received in the box thus far. Next in here, ooh, another Spun Gel product. Very nice. So this is the Spun Gel Honey Blossom Petty Buffer. This retails for $18. I may end up giving this to my mom. I don't really suffer with like drier patches on my feet, but she does, like around her heels. So I may give this to her to try out just because I don't see myself really reaching for it, but I do know I like the brand. I love the way that it smells, and I think like Spun Gel is a really good item to put in like gift baskets or things if like you make those for your friends or family for birthdays or Christmases. Like, these aren't super pricey, and I think it's a really nice high quality item that you can put in a box if you're doing like a pamper yourself kind of a thing. So this is really nice. I just don't think I'm going to keep it, but I think my mom would actually get some really good use out of this per se. Moving right on along, the next thing in the box is the Steve Laurent The Shade palette. So, ooh, it must be an eyeshadow palette. This retails for $36. This is what it looks like. Honestly, you guys, I wouldn't pay no dang $36 for this. Like, it just kind of looks like a ripoff of kind of like an old school MAC palette, if I'm being real. The colors are extremely neutral, and yeah, I'm really not excited about this. The pan size is so small, and the fact that it's only a 9-pan, and like you can get a 9-pan palette from Morphe for way cheaper and way larger pan sizes, so I'm kind of disappointed in that. Okay, so next, only 2 more items now. So the next thing we have in here is this Gemma Simone Summer Vibes Rope Necklace and Charm Set. This, whatever is in here, retails for $60. So it's this 2-in-1 necklace and bracelet set where each versatile piece as a necklace or bracelet by wrapping around your neck or wrist and adjusting the easy to use cords. And apparently on the back, If you can see, it gives you different ways to wear it on your wrist and your neck, which is very interesting. Oh, okay, yeah, this isn't my vibe at all. Like, not even close. But this is what they look like. So you do get 3 different ones in here, and they are different colors. Obviously pink, blue, and then like a like nude type color. And you get charms. So it looks like a horseshoe, like some type of maybe flower. Yeah, like a lotus flower, and then an anchor. So if I'm being honest, you guys, these actually look like something you would get in like an overpriced souvenir shop, like down by the beach. Like, yeah. Okay guys, so the last thing in the box is the snack, and you guys know this is probably always kind of like my favorite part because I'm always excited to get to eat something. And so this time we get this Purine, I don't even know how to say that, I'm not gonna lie to you guys. But these are the cream filled wafers. This container retails for $4, and I'm pretty pumped. These are obviously the strawberry ones. I know about these because I think when I was little, we used to get like the chocolate type ones. I broke it, but that's okay. So this is what it looks like if you guys are wondering. They're just like wafers, and it's got like kind of like a filling on the inside and like swirls on the outside. Like I said, when I was little, we would get like the little chocolate ones as a treat. So let's see. I just made a mess. Don't hate that at all. It tastes like something familiar. I have no idea what that is, but I like it. I would definitely venture to say this is probably the best snack that we've gotten, the most high quality snack. And this is the first snack that I have ever received in which like it's not just one thing per se, because obviously, you know, you're getting quite a few in the container, whereas every time I've gotten a snack in the past, it's been like one little cake or one little something or one cookie, kind of a thing like that, where it's like you can't really save it for later, if you know what I'm saying. So yeah, you guys, all in all, that is everything in this month's box. Again, like I already mentioned, the total retail value for this box was $202. Now, if we go ahead and take off the price for the 2 things that I know I'm definitely not going to keep, that brings the value down to $106. So it's still a decent value because it's still over $100. And I'm not really that disappointed, you guys. Like, for me, most of the time the jewelry doesn't necessarily always hit home, so I'm always kind of like, it's going to be 50-50 on that. And the only thing I do wish is that like we wouldn't have gotten this. Like, having never received an eyeshadow palette in this box before, I don't think now was the time to do it, especially if this was the way you were going to do it. Okay guys, so with all that being said about this month's box, let's just go ahead and jump into my thoughts and opinions on this service as a whole. So I have a list of pros and cons that I have been working on since I first started receiving this subscription service, and that's the way I'm going to break it down for you guys today. So first things first, for the pros. This box has a decent variety of items, from makeup to skincare to like trinkets and accessories and things like that. I feel like it has a really good, decent mix of products that you receive. So if you're wondering, I have subscribed to BoxyCharm, which I still have, and I have done FabFitFun in the past. And when you look at those two, this service kind of reminds me of like if those two came together and had a baby, because like BoxyCharm is obviously all makeup, whereas like FabFitFun is primarily like trinkets and different things for like your house or fashion or stuff like that. And so I feel like this service is a good mesh of the two if you were someone that looks into things like that. This box is also one that gives you a piece of jewelry each month, which I quite appreciate because I am someone that does enjoy jewelry. Now, most of the time it is a necklace. That's kind of where they fall most frequently. I think I've received maybe like a bracelet. I'm pretty sure I have never received earrings from this box, which for me personally, earrings are my favorite piece of jewelry, which that's just a personal choice. So I do like that you are getting a piece of jewelry in each box, because I definitely think that makes it a little bit different than other subscription services that I know. But with that being said, I still only liked the jewelry about half the time. Like, so it's kind of a hit or miss right there. That this one flows in between a pro and a con, and I'll touch on that a little bit later. As for another pro, I definitely think the items in the box are of decent value. Every month the card indicates that the box retails for over $200, which I think is really, really great. Now for me, by the time that I decide what I am going to keep and what I'm not going to keep, and then what my new retail value is, I always share that with you guys. most of the time, because of the jewelry, it's quite expensive. My value drops to somewhere in the $100 range, which to me is still good. As long as the box retails over $100, I'm still really pleased and I feel like it's worth my money at that point. But I do think that does kind of suck because it goes from $200 to somewhere in the $100 range. But as an overall whole, I do think that the box is of a decent value for the money that you pay for it. I will say probably one of my favorite things about this box is how timely it is. You guys, I get this box so early. If I don't actually end up getting it at the end of the month prior, then I'm always receiving it within the first 4 or 5 days of the month that the box kind of goes with. So I love that, especially as someone who makes content with the box. This is wonderful because, like, for example, with BoxyCharm, they don't ship it until like mid-month. So sometimes you're not getting the box until like the last week of the month. And then if you're trying to create content with it, you're rushing because you definitely want to upload the box in its month. You know what I'm saying? So I love that aspect of that as someone who's a content creator. If you're not a content creator and you're just looking for the subscription service, I still think that's a positive because I think it's great to start off your month with your subscription service that you are paying for. And then last but not least, I really like the concept of the box. So if you watched my very first initial video, I talk about like why I ended up buying it, because it was constantly being advertised to me on all my forms of social media, which we all joke here, like I am single, like still single, been single this whole time. And so I thought that that was really funny, which is one of the reasons I decided to get it, because I was like, let me see what someone thinks that like single people should get every month because we can't find love. Like that's hilarious to me. But with that being said, like, it's definitely not just for single people. Like, I don't know what kind of products you can dictate that, like, are only for single people. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, what are you saying that only single people need socks and, like, massage oils and things like that? Like, I don't, that's the only weird thing about it. Like, it's funny that you call it SinglesSwag, but, like, it's definitely stuff that's just, you know, for every person. You know, like, the box for me is very inclusive. Anyways, moving on into the cons real quick. So the first con and the biggest con for me is the freaking price of this subscription service. So the way SinglesSwag works is that you can do the SinglesSwag like box, which is 7 to 8 full-size items, which is what I did, or you can get the SinglesSwag Petite, which I believe is 5 to 6 full-size products. And then obviously you can get this box like 1 box at a time. You can do 3 boxes or prepay for 6 boxes. That's as far as it goes. But with the price, you guys, so for the SinglesSwag box, so the 7 to 8 full-size products for 6 months, they think that that is worth $225. Oh my gosh, when I first clicked on there and looked at that, I was like, absolutely not. This is a joke. I'm clicking out. I'm not spending that kind of money. That's a ripoff. That's ridiculous. Because it is, you guys. That is so absurd to me. What's even more absurd to me is the fact they always offer coupon codes. So when I originally bought it, they gave me a 40% off coupon code. So I ended up only paying $135 for 6 boxes with 7 to 8 full-size products in it, which to me, that is a more reasonable price. And I will write the breakdown of like what that makes each box if you pay $225 versus $135. I will have that on the screen because I cannot do that kind of math in my head. With that being said, keep that in mind right off the bat, that if you look into trying SinglesSwag, do not pay full price for any box. Not 1 box, not 3 boxes, not 6 boxes, nothing. They are always offering coupon codes. Use you a coupon code, because then you will be very disappointed. And because at that original full price, this box is nowhere near worth it. I would tell you that right here, right now. The subscription service would be absolutely ridiculous and not worth a single penny. So moving right along to my next con. Their add-on portion is mediocre, like mediocre at best. So much like BoxyCharm or FabFitFun, they do have a thing where you can like have a little add-on shop. And this service only offers you 50% off in their add-ons, which again, 50% off is still 50% off, like we're not hating. And so the add-ons, they only have like 1 or 2 pages of add-ons, and you pretty much almost have already received everything in the box, or you're going to receive it. There's the kicker there. It's not worth your money to shop their add-ons at all, so definitely don't get sucked into that. I got sucked into it the first time. Don't make my mistake if you choose to try out SinglesSwag. Their just add-ons are just nothing impressive at all. Next, and this probably should come as no surprise to you, another con for me was the snacks. Their snacks were just so crappy, you guys. especially based on what they advertise. So when, again, the box was being advertised to me on all my social medias and I finally clicked the link and like checked out the website, you know, they show you pictures of like what you should receive in boxes. And in every photograph that I saw of these boxes, snacks like the one I got today were pictured. So, and I also like brownie brittle, because I think if you guys have watched any of my other unboxings, I mentioned like, I just want to receive like brownie brittle or something one time, because that was also advertised a lot. Instead, we got dusty, crusty, like little nasty Mr. Cakes. And I'm like, if you're gonna advertise something that looks like this, something that's like more than just one snack, because obviously there's like multiple in here, and this seems like a higher quality snack. Now granted, this is the same price as that Mr. Cake thing that I literally could not stand in my last month's box. This was $4, that was $4. That was gross, this is good. And this actually has multiple sticks in here. So like this is gonna last me more than just like the bite I take on camera. So my thing is like, if you wanna join it, don't join it for the snacks, okay? Like don't do that to yourself, because you're gonna be disappointed, because I don't know what they're thinking when they're sending out like nasty little Mr. Cakes and Mr. Brownies or whatever they're called, and that's really just something that you get in like a 48 pack at Big Lots. Like they're just not good quality. Okay, and so my last con for this box is the fact that it's not customizable. Even if I didn't get to pick a specific product that I knew was going to be in my box, the fact that like they don't ask me maybe like what my style of jewelry is, or like kind of what my skin tone is, or like what I like if I'm more into like body care or things, you know what I'm saying? That's kind of my only thing with that. And so as an overall whole, let's back up and let's talk about whether or not I think it's worth your money. I definitely think that if you are someone that enjoys both like makeup and skincare and like jewelry and accessories and things like that, this is a great box to try out. I definitely think, as long as you use a coupon code, do not never ever pay full price for it. But as long as you use a coupon code, I definitely think the items that you are receiving are pretty stinking decent. As for me personally, I am actually not going to be continuing to be a member of SinglesSwag. I have already canceled my subscription service. And for me, I know you're like, Alyssa, you just said it was a good service. Yes, it is a good service, but I had to look internally at myself and look at what I was keeping and what I was giving away and what I was willing to spend my money on. And I have discovered from having been a member of FabFitFun and now having been a member of SinglesSwag that I am not someone that appreciates receiving like jewelry and trinkets in a subscription service, especially one that I can't pick and customize, because again, most of the things that I gave away were the jewelry and the trinkets, the accessories, because they aren't my style. And so I was wasting money doing that, because I'm like, I didn't keep it. Like, it's all fine and dandy that I like most of the stuff, but the most expensive items in the box were the jewelry or the trinkets and the accessories. So all in all, you guys, overall, like I said, I think it's a really decent subscription service. I definitely think it's worth you checking out if you're really interested. Again, I will have all of my past videos linked down below, so you can definitely check out what I've received in the past and kind of decide for yourself if you think it is worth it, not just by looking at their ads, but definitely what someone received. Again, it's not for me, but that doesn't mean it's not for everyone else. So yeah, you guys, I really hope that you enjoyed this video and this mini series on SinglesSwag. Let me know your thoughts and opinions, not only on my June box, but as a service as a whole, and do you think you're going to try it out? I really hope that you enjoyed watching. If you did, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. I post new videos every Tuesday and Friday, and if you hit that notification bell, you will never miss an upload from me. Last but not least, you can also come follow your girl on Instagram at AlyssaNPope, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye!